the house. Taiwan is here, of course. The windy city of Chicago is in the house. So, Fabio and Ale, I think that we are getting close to when we can have the official starting of this call. Fabio, let me just check with you to make sure that everything is good with you on your end.
Good to go. I'm fine.
You're good to go. And Ale, how about you? Are you good to go?
Yes, Dave.
All
Here
right.
from the room close to yours, I'm ready.
Okay, terrific. And Antonio de la Sala, you're ready to go as well?
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, let us begin by giving all of you an extremely warm welcome to this update conference on Saturday evening here in Taiwan. Fabio, Alessandro, and myself, we are all together here in Taiwan because tomorrow we're having a very special, even a very spectacular event. The grand opening of Vyvo Taiwan is taking place tomorrow. That's what has brought all of us to this beautiful island, the Republic of China, and we're all staying in the same hotel. And we're delighted to be with all of you tonight. And we're going to let this call get this great weekend in Taiwan started because we have some very exciting, very wonderful information to share with you. And it's a pretty rare occurrence that we've got an update conference where both Fabio and Alessandro are able to join with us all at the same time on a call like this. So it's wonderful to have our president and CEO, our COO and co-founder of the company to be here with us. So Fabio and Ale, welcome to each of you. Grateful that that we're able to accommodate this together. And I think with the information that we're going to be able to share with everyone tonight, and I realize it's not tonight for everybody, it's afternoon. For some of you, it's morning and very early morning for others, but we are grateful for all of you. We continue to be extremely grateful for the vision that you have shared with us, your excitement around Vyvo. We're grateful for the fresh, the energetic, the full of vitality branding that is associated with Vyvo and this brand new revolution that we have started just a couple of weeks ago. And with the information that we're going to share with you tonight, I think that you're going to be as excited as ever before, and perhaps even more excited because we have some really great things that we have prepared and will share with you tonight. So, Antonio, I think that you can go ahead and share your screen as we get into the substance of the areas that we're going to discuss on this call. The first topic, and I'm going to be turning the mic over in just a moment to Fabio to share some very specific information regarding extents and the initial learning phase, which has been absolutely so successful that it has far exceeded any of the expectations that we had before. And Fabio, I definitely don't want to steal any of your thunder. So let me just turn the microphone to you right now so that you can, from a very deep point of your own personal passion, your own commitment to this incredibly innovative technology, you can share with us what you have personally experienced. And I know that you've been over the top expressive to me about how you have felt about the results that have been coming forward in this initial learning phase. So let me turn the mic over to our very distinguished president and the chief executive officer of Vyvo to share some insights and some information regarding the Extents and the SugarTrend software.
Hello, Dave. Much for the introduction, and thank you for everybody for joining. As Dave here from tomorrow, we're going to have an exciting time for Taiwan opening of Taiwan. There will be thousands of attendees, and we are all over excited about tomorrow here. Our Taiwanese members and also from members that are coming from the other part of Asia. So today with this corporate update, we are trying to give some important updates, and so we have selected some, let's say, the most important one, because we have so much to tell you. We have so much to communicate, because the launch of Vyvo, the Vyvo brand, which has completely revolutionized our marketing positioning and more for everybody, is representing a kind of fresh new start for our company. And Vyvo is representing for us not just a new brand, but a real new goals and mission and vision that are reflecting better our market positioning, our new achievement, new technology partnership. So it's really very exciting to be here today with you and sharing this information. Them, as Dave has just mentioned, it's, let's say, emotionally connect personally to me, because this is not just a product, it's not just a successful achievement in technology, I mean, generally speaking, but it's something that is very personal to me, because as many of you knows, I have diabetes, and it's now almost 17 years that I'm treating, and I'm managing this condition. And one of the most annoying thing and most really stupid thing is that in order to manage the condition, you need finger every day, from 2 to 3 times a day. And the people that know what I'm talking about, you may know what is the pain and the mess and the uncomfortable situation that you have to live every day, especially for me that I'm traveling a lot, and sometimes you're in a public places and restaurants, and in the places where you really hate to that kind of procedures, putting your blood out from your finger and making measurements. So I've been personally involved to the development of this technology. From scientific point of view, from computer science point of view, I've become a real passionate in this technology, working with a team of professionals and engineers, really talented engineers that works behind the scene, and they have worked for over 2 years on this project. I know that this was an impossible things to create. There are a lot of beginner companies trying to create a product like this one since 2011, 2010. You can just search on Google and see how many companies they have a promise, they have tried to bring market a product like Extents. The reality is that none of these companies have managed to achieve the results that we have achieved with Extents. I don't know, probably we have been lucky, probably the passion behind all what we have done thinking out of the box, and always thinking that the impossible thing are possible if sometime, some naive people that don't know that this was impossible just create it. So I think we just did it. We did it. We made it. We still have a lot of skeptical approach and attitude from people in the network, outside the network, from the market, from experts that they, still looking at us and see, oh, let's see if all these demo pictures are just fake. The thing is that people from all around the world are sending us genuine feedbacks on the extents. Okay, not 100% positive, because like anything that is about technology, anything that is about revolution and innovation won't really work the same way for everybody. So, but the point, the point is that the result that we're having in the laboratory with our test and with the clinical trial, and the one that we are having from the market, are terrific. And terrific because I was also personally not expecting to have a grade of accuracy that we are having after the collection of thousands and thousands of data points every day from our extenses. Probably because no one have been able to have a trial or anyway, this learning phase on thousands of people. I mean, usually, when you run a company in the pharmaceutical space, in the biotechnology space, usually you can do your trial with 200 people, 300 people, the most that you can achieve into a normal, typical clinical trial is a couple hundred people. And in our case, we are learning phase on thousands and thousands of people around the world with the really thousands of data points that are arriving to our servers every hours. We have shipped until now almost 10,000 units of extents. We are still shipping some of them because, this is a new manufacturing process. There was a lot of challenges in our manufacturing plan to produce this device. So, I mean, for now, we have almost shipped 10,000 units. And I want to tell you just a very quick and nice story. There was some consultant, usually from banks, investors in this, public company space, where they was asking me in an interview if you think that we could become the largest manufacturer and distributor of a non-invasive glucose device. And I was thinking, how many pieces do you think that we should have to become the largest one? And then I make a joke. I say, yeah, I think that if we ship out one extents, we are the largest manufacturer of non-invasive glucose measurement device. And one device, we are the largest manufacturer and distributor of a non-invasive glucose device. Okay, so I mean, it's really a very funny story, because at the end, in the reality, we have shipped 10,000 units just for the learning phase. And this is putting ourselves really on the front line as innovators in this new sector that is the glucose measurement with a non-invasive, a real true non-invasive method. There are other methods in the market. Someone claim not invasive, but they still have like a small needles or anyway a small invasive device and mechanism in order to get your glucose level. So I'm really excited, because this is just the beginnings, guys. It's the beginning of a new category of products. Many people have to wait for months to have put their hand, or actually more correctly, their finger on the extents, but we are actually just at the beginning of a new development of technology in this area. I mean, extents is just the number. We working into having a new version, improvement in the sensors. I mean, this is really exciting time because something so new that still have no competitor out there. It really gives to us the opportunity to explore the market, to be the first market, to really create an history and create a legacy for technology. So one of the news that we want to share with you today is that we have officially completed the learning phase of Extends. As many of you, learning phase was a period of time where we have to collect information and data from the in the corner of it because of our limited capability to test the device into laboratory. So we have to know how the device works in a very cold environment, in very hot environment, in a different kind of skin, different kind of ages, different kind of skin color, skin. So many variable and variant that we have to take in consideration for this technology that was impossible to have achieved only with laboratory kind of test. So because of the participation, the passion of 1,000 of you that have provided data every day with the Extends, it's been possible. And we have managed to complete the learning phase where now the data have given to our artificial intelligence algorithms the possibility to go at next level of accuracy. I also want to share some more technical information with you. The learning phase is completed, but your device is still not using the new settings and the new algorithms. So in the eventuality your device is still giving to you numbers or anyway results that are not considered by you accurate enough, consider that in the next few days we will launch a numbers of updates that will be firmware updates and software updates. This will actualize your device with the latest improvement into the algorithms, into the all the functionality that will allow your Extend to use the latest updates made during the learning phase. I'm just going through the all points without looking at the slides. So guys, Dave, I don't know if after my intervention you still want to go through the slides and so go in every details of the topics. What do you think?
I think that you've covered a lot of that information. I think that one point that might be very interesting is that if I'm recalling correctly, initially you were thinking that the initial learning phase might need to be a little bit longer, but because of the absolutely compelling results that were coming from the Extends and the sugar software, is it actually true that you were able to shorten the initial learning phase?
Yeah, if everybody can recall that information, we was expecting about 2 months of learning phase, because again, guys, this is so new that we can't really predict or we can really give an estimation on how artificial intelligence is able to assimilate the data and information and create the new mathematical model that will be applied to the measurement of the glucose level through the spectroscopy approach that we use with Extends. So, I mean, after analyzing data every day, after seeing the results and continue the testing, I mean, we have seen that the learning phase is practically completed with the result that we was expecting. And Dave, I think here it's also very important to because this is again is a new sector. Many people, they really don't know what we're talking about glucose level, you know, a range of result and measurements. The device actually to be considered accurate, it means that it's able to pass the FDA requirement and approval in the United States. And this requirement means that 95% of the cases, the maximum error of reading must be not more than 15%. Okay, and then in 99% of the cases, the error of the device cannot be more than 20%. Okay, so it's very important, this step, because again, because the people don't know, and many people, many members, that they have purchased extends for the purpose of selling it and promoting it, but they don't really know about the diabetes world and condition. They have to really understand this part. The FDA required that a device like this one have to give a maximum of 15% of error for 95% of the cases in the measurement occasion, and 20% of error into the 99% of the cases. Okay, this is, I'm talking about what AccuCheck or what CVS or wherever other device that is in the market have to go through in validated and certified by FDA. In our FAQ, we also provided a link to the FDA documents where you can read this information in details and not just get from my mouth. So what this means for you when you do a measurement with a device like this one, it means simply that if you have a result like under 50 of mg that means that the results could be under 20 or under 80. Guys, sounds crazy. I mean, I buy a device on the store that is FDA approved, and then I have to accept that the tolerance of 20% or 15% is what actually the industry and the FDA require technology. So I can tell you that the result of ELO is much lower in terms of accuracy. So it's much better than what the FDA for this kind of device. So you know, here we have some slides of some of the measurement shared by our members. So I mean, they're even coming from our lab. I mean, some of them I share personally to people. So but it's really exciting to see hundreds of screenshots that are arriving from all over the world, and especially there's a guy from Japan. And this a test with a different food. So it's a test. I don't know if he's in this conference, but it would be great if he's following the conference. So every day you get like noodles, and show before and after eating the noodles. Then the next day you eat rice, and then the next day eat some cake, and then you eat all the vegetables, and show that how the measurement is made by extents, comparing with the traditional invasive device. So this is really, there are numbers of testimonials that are really great. Of course, in order to validate our accuracy, we are using our lab trial where, you know, we compare the measurement with the data, I mean the raw data that the AI is elaborating. So guys, I think I'm going to a little bit too much into technical stuff. It's just I think that you can feel my excitement, my passion for this technology, and I'm sure that this technology and this opportunity and this product, it can be converted into an amazing opportunity for your business, for our business, because we are truly going into the market with a unique that no one have. And you know, every time they tell you about MLM opportunity, they always tell you about device or technology or let's say products, a supplement, anything that is unique and that only that particular company have to offer to the market. But you know that most of the product, they are similar, they're, you know, different features, but at the end of the day, they all looks like the same. In this case, I mean, we can really say that with this company, with this MLM company, we have a product that is unique in the market and that can make a difference for people. can make a big difference for people's life, for the quality of life of people. And again, guys, this is just the beginning. Extends is the first device of this category, and we will have more products. We will move into even more advanced technology. We have proven to the market that we are capable to create impossible things. And I want to continue, all our team want to continue to amaze the market, to create device and technology that can truly change the quality of life, can change people's life from the health point of view. Update, David, I want to share about the new technology partner, which I believe is part of the update that everybody wants to listen today.
Absolutely. I know, Fabio, one thing that is it's deeply meaningful to all of us to know that your own personal diabetic situation is what gives so much life and passion to this whole project. I think it's fair to say that these results that we see up on the screen right now, that if we would have literally made slides of every picture that we have received, we'd have 100 of these slides just showing the comparative results between the traditional glucose measurement devices and the accuracy that has been achieved with the Extens device. We've only chosen to show a couple of pictures, so phenomenal information. And I know that one of your great areas of excitement also has been the new relationship with our new technology provider. I think it would be great for you to make a comment as we move to the next slide about this relationship with Foxconn, as well as their manufacturing capabilities as far as the Extens device is concerned. Let's go ahead and show the next slide and have you respond to that. Antonio, next slide, please.
We have some technical problem.
Antonio, you probably have got that Foxconn slide. Can we put that up there so Fabio can share some specific? While there might be a small technical difficulty, let's just review
okay,
the.
Let me try to do this. If I have a capability to share the screen. Okay. Perfect. So I go. Okay, so can you see the slide?
There we go. Perfect.
Okay, so I think Antonio got some internet connection issue from Bangkok. Okay, so yeah, that's Dave. That was the other very important part that is related to Extens. As you know, Extens has been produced with the limited. It was the first time, you know, that we produced this device. My partner, Shens, we was looking for a solution how to bring our technology, how to bring our devices and wearable technology in how to say, in a position that the scalability will be possible without challenges and without problem. Because well, that in this is a fast market. I mean, speed is everything. And so when you create technology like Extens, or a technology like we had with the Elo LX Plus, now with the new BioSense band, you need to really think how you can scale the market, first of all. So how you can produce from 50,000 units to 1 million units, okay? Because, and this you need to be able to do in 2-3 months. You don't have the time to say, oh guys, you know, from 50,000 units, I need to go from 1 million unit in a 6 months time, in 1 year. We are in a market, we are in a network marketing where dynamics and speed is everything. We all knows that the duplication effect, the exponential effect in network marketing is what can create a crisis for the most important or the largest company in network marketing, because you need to scale up immediately from 50. So we were working almost 1.5 years on this relationship, and I really have to thanks and give all the merit to our management team in Asia, and particularly in Shenzhen, and particularly to our VP Product and Development, Alfonso Cioffi, that has never gave up to this opportunity. It really, you know, it's really the kind of manager, the kind of executive we want in our company. Never give up, try all the best, and never move from your focus. And he's been a laser focus on the objective. So in a 1.5, I mean, almost 1.5 year, we have managed to close an agreement with a Foxconn technology group company. This agreement will allow us to produce, manufacture, engineering, and improve our technology into the Foxconn manufacture plant in China, in Taiwan. You know, Foxconn is the largest contractor for electronic in the world, with over 1.2 million employees, with factories that they are big like cities. Okay, if some one of you don't know really who Foxconn is, I just tell you some brands that are producing with Foxconn. Apple is doing iPhone and iPad. I guess you know who Apple is. Then there is a Sony, Microsoft, Nintendo. I can mention the largest brand in the world are producing with Foxconn. Why? Because Foxconn can give you scalability. Okay, we can produce from 5,000 units to 1 million units, just asking them, I want 1 million units. Okay, they can allocate hundreds and hundreds of production line, procuring components without any problem at all. The other part, of course, very important for us is the quality. The quality is for Vyvo the new motto, is for Vyvo the new culture, excellence and quality. So Foxconn has demonstrated to the market that is producing the most important, the most quality products from, again, from iPhone, from Microsoft, from Sony, so honored. I have to be honest, guys, this is a privilege. I'm very honored. I mean, you can't really go and knock the door of Foxconn and say, I want to produce these products, or I want to produce this band. And so Foxconn is not only producing as a contractor, but is partnering with us on supporting our team for the engineering part, for the engineering of the products, so improvements, developments, new technologies. So this means for us that guys in Foxconn, a company like Foxconn, have recognized in Vyvo the technology capability, the technology innovation, and the uniqueness on what we are doing. So guys, I think this is very important for our business. It's very important for the credibility and the reputation that our company, Vyvo, is going to create in the world. You know, it's when people see Foxconn is producing Vyvo, that's the answer. I mean, you don't really have to explain who Vyvo is. You don't have to explain why Vyvo is so innovative in its technology. I mean, that's an endorsement that you can use this information to boost and expand your business, giving credibility and endorsement to our company and our technology capability. As you know, Extends is just one of the demonstration of why our company and how our company can keep promises, and how our company can deliver outstanding technology like Extends. We know the last year we have had a lot of critics, a lot of people that have, you know, create a lot of negative feeling and negative feedback on our company because the project we was not able to deliver. It was all a fraud. It was also a scam. You know, today, and we have a lot of people left the company for that. I mean, especially for USA, I think many of you knows that most of the leadership have left. Many people have left the company because of the extents, they call the extents delay. And, you know, I haven't really nothing to say about delay because this technology is so innovative, so advanced that for me, and this I have repeated many times in my conference, to me, 3 months, 4 months, 6 months delay doesn't really mean anything. Doesn't really anything for me, for our company, doesn't really anything for your business. Because today we are sitting here during this conference, we have shipped 10,000 units of extents. We are going to produce extents with Foxconn. We have demonstrated to the market that we are able to deliver our promise. We are able to deliver what we say with challenge, with difficulties, with all the work that can happen to them that's producing a so innovative technology. I all admit, all is, but the facts told. And the facts that told say we have delivered extents. Okay, so now we are going to the part of the conference. We are going. There will be a first round of production. We have allocated one lot of production. There will be a few thousand units that will be produced. We are not disclosing the numbers yet, but it will be a quite big quantity that will be produced by Foxconn. The first round of production, it would be actually starting almost immediately. And from Monday, okay, so I go to the most important part of this conference. From Monday, it will be possible to order extents. Extends new production by Foxconn. It will be possible to order in a two-way. Okay, one way will be through the joining process. Okay, so you can join as a personal pack, builder pack, and you can select extents. Okay, so from tomorrow will be possible to order. Sorry, tomorrow from Monday will be possible extents. So in the next slide later you will see what are the conditions, what are the promotion, because we want to really push this in the market in a very aggressive, strong way. So in a few moments you will see what promotion we have prepared for you. So Dave, how do you think we would like to continue? Because, you know, when I start talking, it's very hard to make me stop.
Well, it's quite all right. We're loving the information and we can feel your passion. I think that we need to go ahead and go to the next slide, because the question that everybody has been asking is, when can we begin to purchase again extents? And I think that we have a slide that will give that exact answer. So there it is right there. We're very pleased, especially after all of this incredible information that you have just received from Fabio, that we're going to be selling again the extents. It will be available in the store from the beginning of Vyvo's commission period number 4. That means the commission period that is going to be starting about 28 hours from right now, that the extents device will be available in the store. And we've got some very special pricing and SV information that you'll see on the very next slide as we get to the concluding part of this extents. The pricing for extents is going to be $499. That will also include not only the device, but that will include a 6-month subscription for the SugarTrend software included in that price. The SV will be $90. In addition to that, you'll be receiving 10 SV a month for 6 months to account for the subscription. And also the fast sales bonus will be $50. But for the next 1 week, starting at the very beginning, we're going to have a special price at a $100 discount of $399. As you can see, though, the SV is remaining the same. 90 SV plus the 10 SV per month for 6 months. And the fast sales bonus for this next 1 week will be $40. This special $100 discount is only for 1 week, however, and that begins at the very start of the commission period number 4. So you'll want to take advantage of this $100 discount immediately because it's going to last for commission period 4 and commission period 4 only. So there is the information that so many people have been asking, and that is, when can we start selling the extents again? Well, we've now answered that question on top of all of the very you have now received. So now I'm in a position of knowing not only do we have a first in the world type of a device, but it is available for sale throughout the world again, with the exception of those few countries that are not yet able to sell the extents device. But this information is now in your hands. You'll be able to start selling it again at the very beginning of this next new commission period. So Fabio, once again, grateful to you for all of the information that you have been able to share.
Dave, I think, Dave, sorry, I think Alessandro wanted to add something on the SV allocation of the extents, because as you can see, for the first time, we have a SV for the products, and then we have a 10 SV every 6 months. So please, Alessandro, go ahead.
Oh, thank you, Fabio. Thank you, Dave. Hi, everybody. And thanks to be here with us tonight. Listen to this historical, I can say, historical conference. I really think this information tonight is something that we will remember in the next years, and is a milestone of both the technology industry, the health industry, and for sure the network marketing industry. Yes, just make clear this information. Next commission period means from Monday 4 of March until Sunday 10 of March of midnight Singapore time. As you know, now we're closing the commission period on midnight on Sunday in Singapore. Then yes, the very important news is another exciting part of the new Vyvo experience, where we have somehow make the commitment to create a huge dynamic on the recurrent volumes somehow. So you can see anytime there will be a subscription, every time there will be service that is monthly service, the distributors, our members, our great Vyvo family will experience the 10 SV per month. So this is a huge dynamic that will create stability in your business. And some little details that, of course, you will discover from now until the very launch of Vyvo. That's anyway, as you can see, we are already in a kind of migration from everything that is Word to the Vyvo brand new company and image. During this migration, you will not see already everything that is the new Vyvo experience, but this is one of the first pieces of the surprise somehow that we are preparing for you. Another important point, in order to participate to the commission and to the pay plan grow, like become a team builder partner, become team builder executive, in order to this, the dynamic, you will count only on the 90 SV. So anyway, we don't want to destroy the dynamic on the packages, on the bundle. We want to create something additional, something strong, but we don't want to distract our network and focus just on extents, okay? So I think that those are the most important points to touch right now on this slide, Fabio and Dave. So we can go ahead.
So Ale, really what you're saying is that in order that the dynamics of the bundles just remains consistent, is that the Vyvo Extents will simply be one of the key add-ons on top of the bundles that we have already announced.
Exactly. So also like Fabio say, you will be able to purchase Extents as an add-on on the initial packages, like you will be able to purchase Extents as a normal price a la carte somehow in the store. But yes, you are correct. I mean, anything that belongs to our normal dynamics will not change. So let's keep focus anyway on the new smart bundle and be consistent in duplicate those dynamic.
Great. So, Alex, because I see that your connection was cutting off many times during the speech, just to close this topic, the SV on the Extents is 90, but you will get the first 10 SV for the first month, so it's a 100 SV. But even though it's 100 SV, it won't qualify you for personal level.
Exactly.
So you can purchase as a single product in the package as add-on, but it won't qualify you as a personal, even though you get 100 points, because 90 points is the products and 10 points is the first month of residual and so activation. Okay, so we move to the next slide. Guys, again, as I told you, we are selecting the best information, the most relevant information to share with you today. Some of them we can't really share with you because tomorrow there's a grand opening of Taiwan, and we want to keep the secret. We want to keep the excitement and the expectation of tomorrow event here in Asia, in Taipei, where we are expecting 1,000 people to be attending. So some of the information will be released on Monday. Okay, so as I told you, we only select a numbers of information that we can share with you today. The other one, which you're already aware, is the Biosense Band. Okay, this Biosense Band is another project that, of course, have started with Foxconn. Again, I'm trying not to repeat myself, but all the technology that we are going to produce will be produced in cooperation with Foxconn. So Biosense is another very amazing product, another amazing product with ambition. The ambition is to be, again, a next generation wearable device in the market. If some one of you remember, it was June, actually September 2016, we have a PR press release from Toshiba that was commented and mentioning about Hilo Classic as the new generation wearable technology, wearable device. I still remember that day, the PR, the press release from Toshiba was on the stock exchange, was public, and everybody could read that Toshiba was making this amazing, strong statement on the Hilo Classic. So it was considered the next generation wearable device. So we are trying to do the same with Foxconn now. We're trying to see if Foxconn is going to say something like that. I'm not sure, because of course this is a lot of a relationship policy into the relation with Foxconn, and then of course we will try to ask them to comment and to give a review of our technology, so that we may repeat that incredible experience that we had with Toshiba in 2016. So Biosense is again another challenge that we are going to achieve, and we're going to deliver. It's an ultra thin band. It's only 3 millimeter. Everything's been compressed into a so small space that the band is big. Sorry, a big box or an ugly key device for wrist, but to be a nice, sleeky set design that everybody can wear without, you know, having so mild issues on your wrist. So as you can see, we are still going into direction to not having a display on it because BioSense band is going to have even more and more features than Elo LX Plus. It's a device that is being projected to collect data. You know, our Oracle device, our AI engine needs data, your biometrics data, need your DNA data in order to create your personalized solution. And so BioSense Band has been designed around this concept. So it's been designed in a way that we can have a more than 10 days battery life. So what means more than 10 days battery life? You don't have to recharge every 3-4 days. That means you will keep your band on your wrist for longer time, so we can have more data. Okay, so you can have your Oracle to collect more data. I'm just picking some of them. You know, we are keeping the same kind of technology we have in LX Plus, like a clinical grade ECG, high resolution data collected by our sensors. Whereas we have a 30 days recording time. That is another very important features for our Oracle. If you don't connect BioSense to your smartphone, it will keep recording data for 30 days. And the moment you connect to the smartphone, it will synchronize the data with the cloud. And so the Oracle, all the precious information about biometrics in order to calculate your NutraPack, your nutritional report. I just mentioned some others like the Smart Alert. I'm already testing the Smart Alert, and I have to say it's a so simple technology, but yet so effective. It's an alert that uses vibration and LED, different colors and blinking interval. What this means? It means that your Guardian can actually, instead of sending you a simple notification on the smartphone, your Guardian will be also alerting you, vibrating and showing you LED interval lights that will immediately alert you that there is an urgency situation, that is an emergency notification that you need to give attention to. It can be used also, the Smart Alert, it can be used for just a clock alarm. I mean, that's as stupid as it is, but you know, many times you set up your clock on your smartphone, and then you get your wife to wake up with you, and then you don't want to. Or it's a clock that will just vibrate on your wrist and you wake up. I mean, this is just one example. There are plenty of them, like drug pills or medicine alerts. You know, I used to forget my blood pressure medication every morning, so I can get the alert that is made in a way that it reminds me that I have to take a medication. So I mean, again, this is a lot of new features that have been designed on this band in a so thin and small space, only 3 millimeters. The other feature you can see in this slide, which will capture for sure your interest and curiosity, is the blockchain technology. Some of you that have received information from our latest council meeting, World Council meeting in Bangkok in the beginning of January, we have announced that the company is working on a blockchain technology to secure data and to put data on the blockchain and create a rewarding system that can reward people for wearing the device, wearing BioSense band. So the device is already projected, is ready to secure data on blockchain. Okay, I go for next slide. Another very good feature of BioSense is that the smart Elo ID that you have know from Salus Bank was launched a few months ago, has received a lot of positive feedback, 1,000 of units sold. It's a really amazing device. you know, having your emergency code where everybody, the first attender, you know, the healthcare provider, whoever have to access for emergency reason to your data, they can scan a QR code. This will become integrated part of the BioSense band. So as you can see in the picture, the QR code will be placed directly on the band. Okay, this picture is just a representation of the project and rendering. So the position of the QR code and other details of the band may be subject to some variant and some adjustment. So just want to make this disclaimer so that people, when they see the actual band, they say, oh, but I saw the picture that the QR code was on top and then it's on the side, or wherever is the other details that will be finalized in the production time. Okay, so here is some example of the Vyvo App Store possibility that developer can exploit with our sensors and our technology. Some interesting one is dynamic and continuous heart rate. So this band is capable to continue reading your heart rate without stop, age 24, and without impacting much on your battery life. As you can see, the rest of the feature are almost the same. The EKG and ECG, because it's a clinical grade, it's actually give the possibility to have analysis on the atrial fibrillation and other arrhythmias issues. Then, of course, there is a step, fatigue and energy level, mood, calorie and activity tracker, sport tracking. Here is another thing that we are introducing in terms of sensors. Developers can develop app for cycling, for workout and different kind of workout, for running. So it won't be just a step, but it can be really and truly used into the fitness environment. The other very, very nice features that we are really glad to give the possibility to the developers to create is the pulse wave diagnostic. Pulse wave diagnostic is very used and very well known in Asia. It's the capability to give the status and the assessment of 12 organs of our body. It's a very serious technology. It's a very serious medicine approach in Asia, and this would be possible to achieve with our device. The other achievement would be the hydration. Hydration would be very important, also very important information for our Oracle device and for our AI that would be able to create a more formulation, more models for your personalized nutrition and health. I just want to take the chance, since I talk about new data that are going into the Oracle AI, is that very soon also the data from Extents will go into the Oracle AI. Okay, so this is very important. I missed this information before when I talk about the Extents, but it's very important to understand how our Oracle AI is going to improve and create new possibilities. So the Extents data will go in the cloud and will be elaborated by the Oracle AI, so that we could introduce new formulation. We could introduce our Sugar Buster technology. Many of you already heard about that. So guys, again, exciting time ahead with this technology and with this new development. Okay, here, I don't know what this slide was for, Dave. So maybe you can help me, or Alessandro can help me.
Rather than making a direct feature by feature comparison, as you know, Fabio, we have thousands of people all around the world that absolutely love the LX Plus. Maybe again, rather than giving a feature by feature comparison, just give people an idea of the level of their satisfaction that is going to come from the technology of the new BioSense band in comparison to the level of satisfaction they've had from using the Hilo LX Plus.
Okay, so yeah, thank you for the hints, because I didn't see the slide before, so guys, forgive me. Okay, anyway, yeah, that is a great point. First of all, I would like to assure all the satisfied Hilo LX Plus users and passionate. You know, I'm wearing it every day, still wearing it, and I also wearing the new one. But anyway, I didn't show you anything. So the LOX Plus will continue to work. It will continue to provide data to our Oracle AI, to our clouds. It will not discontinue. We will continue to support the application. We will continue to support the firmware updates. So we are very happy and proud of this product, and we are continuing to support it. We will continue to support it. You know, David, we have sold almost 1 million of LX Plus. Okay, wow. So we have plenty of people out there still using the technology. You know, sometimes I'm very surprised. Actually, not really, but sometimes, you know, in network marketing company, usually when people move to a company, they stop using the product, right? And you know, as many times I put in the group some picture that I grabbed from Facebook of our old members, formal leaders, and people around the world that they have for some reason moved into other company. And then you see their pictures into celebration or events, or you know, picture normal day life pictures, and you can see that they're wearing Hilo. And that's something that really confirmed to us that this technology is valid. This technology is really so helpful for people. And for the first time, you have an MLM company that products that even though you move to another company, you will still use because you still get benefit from it. So BioSense Band, as I said before, it represents a new generation wearable technology. Okay, it's 2019. The LX technology was launched in 2016. It was at that time a new generation wearable technology. Of course, competitors and other company have came into the market, and my promise to the market was, guys, our company is going to be always ahead of the game with new product, new development, new technology. We have did it with Extends, and now we're doing again with BioSense Band. So BioSense Band is new generation, next generation wearable technology. And again, it's, as I said before, they're not going to feature by feature. The BioSense Band is being designed with Oracle AI in mind, with a powerful artificial intelligence engine that is powering BioSense Band in order to achieve a very comfortable and very efficient data collection for your and personalized nutrition. And of course, continuing monitoring you, giving you peace of mind that you have a technology, you have a piece of technology that anytime can alert you if any of your biomed may be out of range or the one of your loved one. Okay, so again, it's a new technology. There's a lot of new features. Most of the features that brought into the BioSense Band. And again, this is again a beginning of a new era into the wearable technology. So here I just want to make a quick comparison. Sorry for my English sometime. Some comparison with what is happening in the technology industry. You know, today technology revolution into the industry, and actually the technology is what has revolutionized the industry most than any other sectors. And today the giants of the market are all technology company. I mean, if you get the top brands, the top 20 brands in the world, they're all technology company. If you get the multi-billion-dollar company in the world, they're all technology company. So, you know, if you think about the online, which is the most advanced online platform, e-commerce platform, then you always think about Amazon, you think about Alibaba. If you think about the transportation sector that is being completely revolutionized by Uber, by Grab. And I can continue, you know, with the entertainment industry, the film production, distribution and streaming, Netflix now is the giant. And so all this technology revolution is made by innovation, by idea that are changing people's life. So we believe that Vyvo could be the next giant. Vyvo can be the next leading company for wearable technology and biotechnology. Consumer wearable technology and biotechnology. So when you think about all the kind of technology revolution in the area of the healthcare, the personal care, and the wearable technology, Vyvo is the company that's going to lead the market. I know this sounds like crazy, sounds like very ambitious, but we have everything in place. We have the technology, we have the partners, we have technology partners, we have the people. We are the people out there, thousands and thousands of people around the world that they are ready to make Vyvo one of the largest technology company in the wearable technology and the biotechnology space. Okay, this is another important information that we're going to share with you. Biosense Band is now in, it's not even in pre-sales, because as you know, in the package, you are getting a discount of $200 that you can use against the purchase of the Biosense Band when available. We are thinking to launch a new set of package where you can get the Biosense in the pre-sales. That means the package will have the Vyvo Smart Kit with your first Oracle and the Biosense Band, so that the DNA you will purchase as option and add-on. So you will have a double option. You can get the Vyvo Smart Kit with NutraPack and the DNA, or you can get your Vyvo Smart Kit with NutraPack and your Biosense Band. But in this case, will be in the pre-sales. Expected delivery for Biosense is starting from May. So guys, we're talking about a couple of months. This new jewel and piece of technology will be available in the market before the end of Q2. Okay, so Dave, I think we are at the end of these corporate updates. I actually have another update that is not in the slides, which I'd like to share before we close. But I just want to pass to you, to comment the last few information that we have just shared with everybody.
Well, let me just say to everybody that when we put together this update conference, the two big topics of gigantic importance and great excitement that we wanted to share with you are the exact topics that we have now presented to you. And that is the Extense information as well as the Vyvo Biosense. And I know that all of you could feel the absolute passion that was coming from Fabio as he was discussing both of those topics with us. And Fabio, we're grateful that we were able to do this conference. And in fact, it is so important that we wanted to have this communication with you that in fact, we're doing it on the very eve of this gigantic event here in Taiwan. And even though Fabio is going to address one more topic with us, I just want to share with you a quick comment. The very distinguished Chief Operations Officer at Facebook, Sheryl Sandberg, made the comment recently when she said, when someone invites you to take a trip on a rocket ship, don't ask what seat, just get on the rocket. Well, that's kind of the way I'm feeling with respect to Vyvo right now, is that everyone is now being invited to get on a ride on the Vyvo rocket ship. Let's don't ask what seat, let's just get on, because this is going to be absolutely an amazing ride for everyone. So without taking much more time, Fabio, go ahead and go to that last very important topic that we discussed before the call started, because I know that it was very important for you to share another very big, very important, very transparent topic regarding the beginning, the historical position that we are in right now at Vyvo, and the commitment and the goals that you would like to share on this one other big topic. So go ahead, and then we'll be able to close out our call.
Thank you, Dave. Okay, so as I said at the beginning, Vyvo is representing a fresh new start for this project. Vyvo is not just rebranding. Vyvo is the new soul of our company. It's a new company. And for what we have prepared in terms of products, promotion, compensation plan, strategy to open countries and to go all and bring these products and this opportunity all around the world, we want to make sure that Vyvo will not have any and will not create for you any obstacle to your success and to the expansion of this project. So we are restructuring our management team, executive team, operation. We are really working over the clock to make sure that Vyvo can create one of the biggest momentum into the network marketing industry. And as Dave say, I mean, we really want to be very transparent, very direct, because we also want to show to you and make you with you now live in this conference with hundreds of people connected, a very big commitment of Vyvo, of this new company that will be the payment of commission that will start the first time of Vyvo next Monday. Next Monday is the first period where the commission that was calculated and due from Vyvo after 14 days. So as you know, it's not anymore 21 days like before in WGN, but now commission are paid after 14 days of the calculation. Okay, so we are reducing by 7 days. So from Monday, the commission will be available to be transferred immediately to your bank account. So please go into your WGN back office that now, of course, we are rebranding into the Vyvo back office. We are migrating this back office and functionality into the new Vyvo operation and set up your bank account. Okay, so the Vyvo will every Monday set up commission on the bank account directly until we complete our brand new Vyvo Pay platform. Okay, so the platform that it will be ready really soon. In a few weeks, will be up and live. Will give you a lot of new option to get your commission on directly on your account, on your debit cards. We have added the Union Pay for Asia, for China. There will be even a cash collection. Dave, you know, you can choose a Western Union, MoneyGram, and you can collect cash if you don't want to get money in your bank or on your card. So it's a brand new platform, very advanced, that will allow us to be very efficient on the payment or commission, but more to give you more option to get your commission in the way that you like. So the big commitment of Vyvo is that commission will be the topest priority for the dynamic of the business. So with these new tools, with this new platform that we are about to deliver in only a few weeks, we will be able to provide an outstanding service for the payment of commission. So for the first week of Vyvo commission cycle, and probably also for the second one, the commission will be available in your back office. Go and set up your bank account. From Monday, commission from Vyvo period 01 be paid immediately, and then next month, of course, there will be the Vyvo 02. So this is our important information that I know there was not in the slides, but I really was asking to Dave and Alex and say I want to take the opportunity of this conference to share this important moment, because we're all very committed about how Vyvo is going to start and launch the project in the market without creating any slowdown or obstacle. In this period, Vyvo actually is WGN is migrating the business into Vyvo, and is migrating all the platform and functionality into Vyvo, which is a new entity that is taking over the business, is taking over all the assets, is taking over the operation of WGN, as I mentioned also in the previous conference, with the new partners, new technology partners, but also new investors. And so Vyvo is a lot of interesting news in the next few months about the corporate development. We will announce a new headquarters. We announced new new markets and a lot of new initiative to bring Vyvo as the top of the network marketing industry. So during this migration from WGN and Vyvo, the previous WGN commission will be settled with the old method. Okay, so it will be the old system, will be the old platform, and every week the commitment that Vyvo has with the WGN, 10% commissions, up to 10% of the commission old by WGN will be settled through the old platform. So, okay, so every week up to 10% of the commission will be settled through the old platform until all the WGN commission has been migrated and cleared from Vyvo in a very short time. So it's very important for you to understand that Vyvo is starting a brand new experience for you, brand new business experience for our members, where you will really see this improvement. WGN platform will still running for a period of time until the migration will be completed. Okay, so again, during this migration period that will last few months, the WGN commission will be clear week by week in portion of up to 10% of the amount due. There will be Monday an official newsletter and communication in the back office, so you will get all the details about this communication. But again, guys, I'm very excited because the migration to Vyvo is going very smooth, and we are all very excited about this fresh new restart that is creating a lot of motivation for our executive, our members, our employees, and all the members that they have seen in Vyvo, how the company, how this great project and vision can be brought ahead and forward in the future. So Dave, nothing to add more. We will have more communication during the next days and weeks. And so I think that our corporate update calls will become a kind of routine that will be repeated every week. So, I mean, Vyvo has a lot of new things and new exciting development that I'd like to share with you very soon.
Yes, thank you, Fabio. Thank you so much for being able to join us on this update conference. Ale, I want to make sure that as we wrap up our update conference, you might have some remaining words of wisdom, excitement, inspiration that you want to share. So go ahead and help to close out this call right now.
Thank you, Dave. Thank you. And thank you, Fabio, for all the great and very unbelievable information you shared with us tonight. Actually, I just want to make sure that all of you guys, Monday, let's be awake. I mean, let's check the information, the Facebook, the back office, the newsletter, because tomorrow here in Taiwan, we will have a very great event that is the grand opening of the Taiwan. And we're going to launch and give some great information, some very amazing information, which will be publicly known from all of you from Monday, or if you have friends here in Taiwan, also from Sunday night. So we can officially say, let's talk on Monday somehow, or let's keep in touch for Monday, because there are some great news coming in just 2 days. That's it, Dave.
Well, thank you very much. Once again, a heartfelt amount of gratitude, both to you, Fabio, to you, Alessandro, for being on this update call. What a great amount of information that we've been able to share with everyone. I think that everyone would agree that we've had a phenomenal call. This is what you can count on as we continue to move forward. And just remember that the Vyvo rocket ship is taking off now. Let's make sure that every single one of us are fully on board. So thank you. Send all of your best wishes, your best faith, your best hope to Taiwan for a very exciting grand opening tomorrow. We're grateful for all of you, and we will be with all of you again soon. Good night and good day, everybody.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye. Good night.